Hello, so this is just going to be a short little video on the Finnish version of the Promask, or the Scott M98, and we're also going to compare it to an M95 or an M110, depending on which variant you're sort of looking at. So I've already done a video on the Promask, but Visa sent me, which is really nice of him, a actual Finnish civil defence version of it, rather than just, the commercially sold version. So here it is in its plastic little Finnish civil defence tin. The instructions on, I assume the top instructions are Finnish and those are Swedish underneath. Right, so what we'll do is try and open this up, and in theory I should be able to cut the tape using a pen, but if I can't do that I'll stop the video, restart it and edit it all together like magic. But I can either probably do it with a pen or just rip it off with my hands. But basically it's got this line of tape going all around the outside. Ah, there we go. So let's get that off. And let's open the lid. And the label on top says, if it focuses, 1905. Don't know if that means anything, like 2005 or whatever, but it's quite tight. There we go, right. So inside you've got instructions, the mask and a filter, all still wrapped up like that. So there we go. So let's get the bag open. So that's one of those Scott Pro 2000 filters. I won't open that for now because if this bag sealing it is still intact, that's quite a good filter. It's got a slightly crushed mask, but that's okay. Now, if you've seen my video on the Promask or the M98 before, you'll be already familiar with this. But this is one of Scott's best masks. So it's basically a panoramic 40mm mask with a little voice diaphragm there. Exhale valve is there. I think I might have had the version before with a little grey outsert bit. But this is an M110, which was basically a slightly different variant of the Finnish M95 defence mask. Because I think my old M98 had that sort of valve at the bottom. So anyway, to show you this mask, a 5-point head harness. I can't remember, my old one was a 6-point head harness actually, and if it was made from the same sort of fabric as that one. It might have been, I can't remember that I'm actually looking up. But yeah, this is a very good panoramic mask. I'll do another video on this as well at some point. I think it started to go slightly orange in its nose cone, probably through age and rubber. Yeah, anyway, the Scott, like I was saying, M98 or Promask is a very nice one of these panoramic masks. Very comfortable. Your voice is quite clear if the voice diaphragm doesn't buzz too much when you talk. And what does that say on the side there? Probably be easier to focus my eyes. Just a load of CL3 and a load of numbers. But yeah, there you go. So that's the Finnish Defence Forces version of the Promask. Actually, interestingly, are there any bits? Oh, they've done loads of languages on here, look. So I mean, that'll be Finnish. I guess Swedish is probably next. Dansk, so Danish, Norse, Norwegian, English, Deutsch, German, Francais, French, Espanol, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Netherlands, so Dutch. Oh, I can actually tell you what all those languages are without them being translated. Well, other than Gebfelschwanzig, or whatever that is. What does English say? Oh, instructions for use. Oh, I see. So, yeah. So the word for instructions above the language. But yeah, Suomi, so Finnish, Swedish, Danish, Norwegian, English, German, French, Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, and Dutch. Yeah, weirdly I can actually read all those. I think this is a slightly thicker manual than the one I had in the old version. But there you go. It's a very good mask. I'll do another video of it at some point, but here's the initial one of opening it. And, saying I really like this mask.